Fight! It's Pokemon's 20th anniversary this year, which is pretty crazy to think about. I still remember getting Pokemon Blue and a Game Boy Color for Christmas in 1999, and from there the franchise would become one of my all-time favorites, one to which I owe some of my best friendships and most treasured gaming memories. So I plan on doing several videos throughout the year to celebrate 20 years of Pikachu and Company, and to kick things off, I want to take a look at one of the most obscure Pokemon games. It's a GameCube release that's not really much of a game at all. Pokémon Box Ruby and Sapphire. Pokémon Box Ruby and Sapphire, or just Pokémon Box for short, was released for the GameCube on July 11th, 2004. What made the game's release so interesting was that it wasn't shipped out to retail stores. It was only sold in the New York City Pokémon Center location, which would later become Nintendo World. You could also order it from them online, which I did. I had its release day marked on my calendar and placed an order the hour they went on sale. Because of this limited release, although the game originally sold for just $20, it's now one of the rarest games for the GameCube and can sell for upwards of $300, even if it's missing the outer box. So what did $20 get you back in 2004? The game came in a larger cardboard box, similar to games like Legend of Zelda, Four Swords Adventures, Odama, and Mario Party games that came with a microphone. Inside was the game case and a GameCube Game Boy Advance link cable, which was required to use Pokémon Box. In addition to the promotional materials inside the game case itself, you also got a special Ruby and Sapphire GameCube memory card to use with the game, and 2 colored stickers to put on it. I used the blue one, but in retrospect, the red sticker would have looked a lot better on it. So that's all the stuff that came in the package, but what exactly is Pokémon Box? Well, it's not really much of a game. It's more of a companion tool to be used with the 3rd generation of Pokémon games. Pokémon Box is, at its core, a storage solution for the 3rd generation of Pokémon games. It's hosted by Bridget, the older sister of Lynette, who runs the PC storage system in the Hoenn region. It allows you to store up to 1,500 Pokémon from Pokémon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, and move them between games easily. My boxes are a bit empty right now because I have moved most of my monsters up through to the modern games, but you get the idea. The functionality is basic, and it allows you to organize and customize boxes and check the stats of each Pokemon. One neat feature is that the game will gift you special eggs based on how many Pokemon you've deposited. Once hatched, they feature moves the Pokemon can't normally learn and can't be passed down through breeding. Depositing 1,499 Pokemon to get a Pichu that knows Surf is quite a process though. Aside from acting as an enhanced storage solution, Pokémon Box also features a showcase mode for displaying small standees of your Pokémon on a variety of backgrounds, allowing you to customize the pattern, music, and figurine type. It's not terribly exciting, but it is kinda nice to look at your favorite partners with some pretty music playing. Finally, the Adventure mode lets you play Pokémon Ruby or Sapphire on your GameCube. Since you can turn off your Game Boy Advance while you're playing, it does allow you to conserve your handheld's battery, but unfortunately it doesn't work with Emerald, Fire Red, or Leaf Green. This mode also allows you to take screenshots, apply filters, and use them as backgrounds for your Pokemon boxes, which I think is kind of a neat idea. And that's the whole game. That's really all there is to it. While Pokémon Box was quickly forgotten, it did lay the groundwork for future Pokémon storage apps, like My Pokémon Ranch for the Wii and Pokémon Bank on the 3DS. As a cool little throwback, Bridget makes her return as the host of Pokémon Bank. So all in all, Pokémon Box is a cool piece of Pokémon history, and because of its limited release and how little information is out there, it's been mostly forgotten by fans, but for someone who poured hundreds and hundreds of hours into that 3rd generation Pokémon games, it was a really valuable tool for me. And like I said, throughout the year, I'm going to be doing even more videos to celebrate 20 years of Pokémon, so until next time, remember, love games, love yourselves, and love each other.